What's going on, peeps? Y'all know what time it is. Another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast, and you can find us wherever you get your podcast. But I'm your boy, Young Quaggy T the Dream.
You know where it is. You know where you at. We back.
Man, you already know about it. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka can't say your name up on this pod. Might not with you tomorrow. What's going on? You all right?
You know how I'm living.
I feel it. Real quick, public service announcement. Peanut butter liquor is nasty. It's awful. It is the worst thing out here. I ain't had that much of my normal stuff, so I had to shot. It got a free shot of the peanut butter, the peanut butter flavored bourbon. This drink is awful. I almost want to pour it out, but I ain't got no more liquor, so I ain't got no choice but to ride through
Peanut
this.
butter bourbon or peanut butter whiskey?
Whiskey, my bad. I said bourbon. My fault. Yeah, whiskey.
It's not bad.
Shit.
It's not bad. I've had it in a couple things. It has its moments.
Yeah, no, I ain't fucking with it no more. But speaking of I ain't fucking with it no more. Quag. Ask Quag, my dog. Give me your Mount Rushmore of athletes you don't fuck with.
That I don't fuck with?
Yeah, whatever the reason may be. It could be a program. Like, dude. So I asked this, because I don't fuck with dude. My son said, he walked by the TV, he said, man, I hate dude. And I just said, I raised my boy right. You know what I mean? I raised my boy right. So it could be a person, it could be a program, it could be whatever. Give me your top four most hated programs or athletes. It could be teams. You know what I mean?
All right, bet. Number one, I'm going Reggie Miller.
All right, bro. What we start there? You had a start there?
Yeah, bro, number one. So,
for what? And for who?
Bro, so I watched that documentary, Winning Time. I used to watch that to go to sleep.
Okay.
Bro, that's ingrained in my head, bro. I say, yeah, I wish I was there. I would have hated that nigga too.
When he went.
Yeah, and grabbed his meat. Yeah. Nah.
But ask a question though, real quick. Did y'all choke though?
I'm saying,
okay.
Look, what I'm gonna say is,
it's the answer to that question.
He was supposed to be playing in our game, not playing Spike Lee.
Tell Spike Lee to be quiet. What you blaming Reggie for?
So I'm gonna go Reggie 1. Damn, for real? This is crazy. Blair Walsh, kicker from Georgia. He exactly, bro. Who? He was signed to we drafted him out of college. Bro had one job. It was it was the year Adrian broke the record. He had one job. All he had to do was go up there, kick a field goal. Missed it wide left. The rest is history. So that's number 2. I don't want to say this because I feel differently now, but number 24, Kobe.
Why the Kobe slander on the
It
pod?
ain't. I'm not saying it's real slander. I'm saying I feel differently now. But back in the G, that was not my bag.
Respect.
Like, respect the man. I ain't never hated him the way I hated LeBron, but
Kobe slander is crazy.
It ain't slander. I'm just saying he's just on my number 24. Kobe's on my Mount Rushmore.
Cool. So you got Kobe, you got Reggie, you got Jordan Walsh, some kicker from somewhere. Who's your fourth?
Fourth. I'm gonna go. This one's crazy too. Kevin Ware.
The man broke his leg on national TV, repping a team you like, and you hate him?
When he told me to suck his dick on Twitter, bro, that's where I draw the line at.
All right, bro. What did you say or do?
Don't necessarily remember, but why is that your go to response? You broke leg bitch.
All right, bro. In heated exchanges, you ain't never told motherfucker, man, you my dick. You ain't never.
I have, but
I
I wasn't doing it behind Twitter fingers.
All right, bro. All right, so
Honorable mention, yo homie. Uh, Cocaine Bear Jr. Number 24. Used to play for Louisville.
number 24 used to play for. All right, bro. All right, bro. We not doing this. So somebody asked me the other day. That's like, who's the basketball player that Quag mad at you about? I said, man, bro, I took one picture. I tried not to be in the picture. Bro still don't like me for me taking a picture with bro. It ain't even all that. Then I sent the picture so they could have reference of Mark Quag don't like me. It's the whole family, bro. What you want me to do? My four. I had a different answer, but now sitting here, it's gonna change a little bit. Four is Mouse Turner. Cause your punk ass, this old bitch ass motherfucker went to Milwaukee knowing we needed your little. Every time I see him on TV, I say, "You old bitch ass motherfucker." Now he got me hating Legos because he wanted to lead the team. When everybody, I used to be in a Facebook group defending, bro. Everybody hated you, but you won't leave anyway. Salty every time I see bro on TV. But yeah, Mouse Turner. My next is Duke, because why would you do yourself like that? You know, they got a history. Duke, you know what I mean? Uh Number two, fuck. Who's my number two? Oh, my number two, Shay. Because my place is had a championship right here. But this old dude that like to get every foul call ruined my history. We was right there. And this dude just want to make every damn shot. And then Tyrese got hurt. And I think he pushed Tyrese. I still to this day. I don't even know if he was near him. And then my number one, and my forever number one, is always gonna be Kentucky. Forever and always. Don't like them. I don't like the fans. My cousin graduated from UK. Every time she'd be like, "Go UK," I'd be like, "Yeah, whatever." Louisville lost. It was earlier this season. Louisville lost a basketball game. So I just screenshot the scores of the football game and the men's basketball game. Like, you forget these? We took our business forever and always. My number one. Really, if I'm being honest, my Mount Rushmore would just be UK. Matter of fact, Shay went to UK. So no wonder I hate them so much. So yeah, one.
He's just a Louisville nigga. He's just a Louisville nigga. That's
forever and forever and always. I go to that every day of the week.
We appreciate the hotel love. Never any slander for Louisville.
Love mine. All right, ex Jers. You and your significant other got married and didn't tell nobody. It was private. You didn't tell your mama. He didn't tell your daddy. He didn't tell his mama. He didn't tell his daddy. For whatever reason it is, y'all chose not to tell nobody. It's only a select few. Let's say a friend of yours so happened to be saw your mom in the grocery store and said, "Congratulations, congratulations on your daughter's marriage." And your mama looked and said, "Huh?" On a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you at that friend? And what is your response when your mama calls you and say, "So you got married and didn't tell nobody?" Or your father, whichever one.
Um, that shit actually gets on my nerves. I have a friend who got married and then I found out through Facebook, so I was pissed at her. Like, you want to tell me, like, I'm sure my mom, her response, she'd be like, I don't know why you did it, but she'd also bring up that whole if you couldn't tell nobody, that means it might not have been the best decision kind of speech. Like, sea level retrospective monologue kind of lecture for me. Um, but either way, I'm an adult. She probably stand by my decision after a couple of months. I don't think anyone else really pays attention enough to be for them to care. Like if I had a big old party and shit and just didn't invite nobody, then people would get offended. But the actual act of going down to the courthouse and signing paperwork again, I don't think anyone would care too much that I just went and did it.
I respect it. I respect it. Now,
Right.
how mad on a scale of 1 to 10? How mad would you be at that friend?
It involves a lot of unnecessary explaining at that point. So I'm gonna give you 8. 8 out of
Hey,
10.
okay, I respect it. I respect it. I also
If I
respect.
trusted you to keep this low, I also would have made it prominent that I say, look, who's here is who knows. So shut the fuck up.
Brought this up because Zendaya and Tom Holland supposed to be married, and
No, I want proof.
Zendaya's Zendaya's longtime stylist LaRoche, not LaRoche, is it LaRoche?
No,
LaRoche,
long.
LaRoche, uh, recently let it slip, and then when he got asked about it at the Oscars, he said, "Man, it's a beautiful day at her." So he tried to sidestep it. I, I, from my perspective,
I'm still sad I didn't get my invite to the wedding. Damn Z, I thought we was cool.
well,
It's okay. I'm still gonna fly out for the after party or whatever.
I was gonna say you might get an after party invite because Law apparently.
I'm there for the after party invite. I actually saw some clips online where Zendaya is sneaking into other people's weddings, like sitting in the back row and shit. And I'm like, girl, a wedding crashing. I feel it. She got a new movie coming out, so it's also promo for that with her and Robert Pattinson. I'm excited. I love a good Zendaya movie. Like she don't have all my time and attention this summer.
Yeah, no, I know she got a couple of blockbuster movies coming out this year. So Zendaya gonna be on the road this year. She's gonna be on red carpets. It's gonna be kind of hard to have a ring if you marry, like you know what I'm saying.
She wasn't hiding it when she got it. She's wearing
So,
a band now, like a regular silver band.
hmm.
And like, damn, girl, we just want to see the pictures. AI been coming up with some good ones, and I'm like, ooh, I see you, Chat GPT.
But yeah, now your mother will have a mature approach to the situation.
I
My
think
mother
so.
my mother would knock me out, and my person will be a widow going forward because
Yeah.
let me tell you what JJB ain't gonna do. Play that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Right,
line, my
right.
boy. JJB ain't playing that one. I'm gonna be a dead man walking. You hear me?
Hey,
Uh,
when she get her hands on you, it's over with.
it's peace, but I'm gonna send y'all a text. Hey, bro, I got Mama Solly. Swear out. You know what I'm saying? It's being real. It's nice knowing y'all good folks. But yeah, go ahead. If your friend snitched, how you feeling towards that friend?
I mean, I personally ain't holding no grudges over something so trivial,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, you obviously can't hold water. We didn't already discussed this. I mean, this was supposed to be. I'm assuming you knew the plan.
Yeah, yeah,
So, scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 6.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm probably when it first happened, I'm probably at an 8, 9, like Jerry said. But then give me a day, I'll be back to a 5. Like, all right, man, you was wild, but it is what it is. Can't
You
cry.
ain't, you ain't really mean that much harm. I'm
Yeah,
hoping you didn't.
I don't think it was malicious. From Laws, from what it looked like with him, he didn't. It was really a slip of the tongue. And then he tried avoid the conversation going forward after that. All right, but last week we gonna go through this real quick. It was a conversation about Trey. I don't know how we got here, but we ended up talking about Trey Songz and Joe. Quag said it was gonna be an easy win for Trey Songz. Jerry said it's gonna be an easy win for Joe. I don't understand how either one of y'all came to this conclusion because both of them got a lot of joints. So we gonna go. I did went to Gemini. We got 7 songs, and we gonna see who won. First, all the things your man won't do from Joe. Going up against Trey Songz, can't help but wait. Quiet.
I'm going, Joe.
I was going to say, if you lie and say Trey, I'm on your head. I'm on your head.
That's a triple platinum right there. Even the breakdown, he sent me and said, "Girl, I got a Jones in my phone for you." What? You don't get an old school breakdown this song like that no more. And Joe's always gonna have triple points on that. Joe, please.
All right, Joe gonna get the win for the first one. All right, second one. Don't want to be a player versus neighbors know my name. Cheers.
Don't want to be a player. Again, that's a summer joint. I can't wait to blast that with the top down this summer.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, don't want to be a player, yes, but it's the matchup again. It's not a good matchup.
Okay, so you going with Joe?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was going neighbors know my name.
Boy, crazy work.
Church, neighbors know my name.
Crazy work.
Respectfully, neighbors know my name.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but it's the matchup.
No. I literally mean neighbors know my name. So that's gonna be the joy for me every time. Real life experience. Love scene versus slow motion. Go ahead.
Well, I can honestly say I only know one of these, so I'm going with the one I know.
Okay, slow motion. Jers, love scene or slow motion?
I guess we'll give Trey Songz one.
Okay, y'all going Trey Songz. Stutter remix featuring Mystical versus Say I Fab. Jers.
I gotta go with the mystical feature. I love me some Fab, but I gotta go with the mystical feature.
All right. Go ahead.
And I love Fab, so I'm going to say, Fab, snap, nah. I make you say, just like I'm your doctor. All I prescribe is cranberry and vodka. Then I'm trying to kick it.
Lay a little spot.
Bust a couple off.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say when Say I came out. I was sad when Say I came out. Ooh, this is hard. I ain't even gonna lie. This probably hardest one so far. Stutter. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Shit. I don't
What? No, auto so good.
I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Shit. I'll come back.
Don't come back. You gotta break the tie. You bugging. It's the same decision you're gonna have to make in 5 minutes.
I know, but it might be easier in 5 minutes. Stutter. I'm gonna go Stutter. So that gives Joe 3. All right. More and More versus I Invented Sex featuring Drake. Quag.
Again.
All right, cool. George.
More and More.
It's More and More. Like it's not even
more and more.
Like,
what?
It's not. It's More and More. That's my favorite Joe song.
More.
I'm saying off the
and
name of the song,
more.
I don't know the
And
song.
after
I'd have to
that,
hear it.
more and more.
And after that, more and more. Woo! All right, ride with you with G Unit versus Bottoms Up and Nicki Minaj. Quack. Bottoms Up. All right, Jerz.
I can do bottoms up.
I was gonna say Jerz. All right, come on, let's be real. It's Bottoms Up because we talked about versus. Nicki snapped.
We did. Nicki snapped on that.
Nicki
That was
snapped.
a good cocaine Nicki day. Like the coke was pure for that recording. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, Jerz. Come on,
Look.
allegedly.
70s style pure.
Nah,
The white people
she
was
had
on
that Trey
rhythm for
shit.
that one.
She got the shit from Trey. You know she had a good time.
Okay, and I want to know versus Can't Be Friends. And Nick, don't say I don't. Don't say I don't. Don't say I don't know. I want to know.
I do know, but this is this is one I'm gonna have to be torn with. Give me a second. Come back to me.
We'll come back to you respectfully. I'm going Can't Be Friends.
What?
Shit.
What?
Judge, you ain't never lived. I Can't Be Friends.
No.
Shit.
If you wish you never did it, you shouldn't have did it. Fuck you.
But it was good. Let me tell you. I wish I never did it, but when I was in it, let me tell you. Now, Can't Be Friends for me. Can't Be Friends. It's okay, George. You say you going Joe?
I'm going Joe.
Okay, cool. Quack. Use back to you. We can't give as much time.
What was the Joe song?
I want to know versus Can't Be Friends.
So
Yeah.
I gotta go with Can't Be Friends. This was no. So I was going sentimental value. Me and my grandma bonded over this song. So me and my grandma bond over music. I caught her singing Can't Tell Me Nothing one time in her church voice. It's just me and her in the house.
That's comedy.
And we was riding in the car one time and this came on. She thought this was Michael Jackson.
Oh, come on.
I'm going Can't Be Friends.
All right, cool. Did the all right, cool. So yeah, Joe won 4-3 and a 7.
That's 7.
George, you felt like this is how it was gonna play out.
Y'all was bugging on that last one. I definitely would have took my 5 clean.
Nah,
but
Can't Be Friends.
Crazy work. I want to know what. I want to know what. I'd like to know. Trey Songz can never.
It's cool, but I'm gonna go listen to Can't Be Friends when we get off of her. Let me tell you something.
Like somebody shooting rubber bands at his throat when he sings, bro. Like,
and that's cool. He can sound like that. But that song, when he put that rubber band voice throat on them songs.
Rubber band throat is crazy.
All right, bro. What else?
Rubber band throat is crazy.
I'm 30 something, bro. I'm not positive. Y'all knew what I meant. We talked about what George just said. I don't care what not doing all that. I don't care about none of that. When that boy say it, man, nah, man. I can't be friends go hard. But all right, yeah, Joe won Quack. Do you have a new respect for Joe? No. Okay.
I'm saying, like, I'm not saying he ain't that. I'm just saying he ain't Trey Songz.
Okay.
Respectfully.
So you feel like if we went to 20.
If we went to 10, I see you went to 7.
Hey, bro, in the essence of time, bro. Because I also feel like once you get what so you only go respectfully, my dog, you only gonna know so many Joe songs.
Period.
So
I didn't know half the ones you had on the list.
So respectfully, you know what I mean? That's why I only went to 7. All right. I feel like it was a good matchup. I do Jers real quick. If it went to 20, would you still go Joe or would you go Trey?
I would still go Joe.
Okay. I respect it. I do think if you go to 20, I think Trey does edge him out. But if you go to 10, I think it would be. I think we would probably have a closer matchup with Joe. All right. Entertainment news. Jack Harlow said he's black. I'm just gonna lead with that. That's what he said after his new album came out, Monica. He said that he's blacker, and let me phrase. He got blacker. Twitter was in an uproar after he did this interview. Let me explain what the conversation was, because I think it's getting taken down. It's getting taken out of context. Saying I got black is still crazy, but it is getting taken out of context. So he was doing an interview, and the question was, in essence, you made an album that didn't go back to your more what typical white rappers do, go towards a pop or a country sounding album. You went and made a more neo soul sounding album, and he said in response, Carlos is like, "Yeah, I got blacker. I made more of a neo soul album compared to what my contemporaries do when they start to looking for a new sound to experiment with, and then they never come back to being a rapper." That's what he was saying. That was the full breakdown of the comments. What I took from it, then I'll let y'all go, was he basically saying, listen, I listen to black music. This is what I do. So I'm staying true to who I am. I'm gonna go dig my 10 toes down deeper in on this side compared to once I get successful, go kick it with the white folks. Or make white folks sounding music or whatever the case may be. Saying I got blacker is crazy. We cannot deny that. Once you listen to him explain it, it does sound better. But saying I got blacker is wow. And then of course, that's going to be what everybody hears because nobody even watches whole clips no more. You put a minute 30-second clip, ain't nobody watching it. They watching the first 20 seconds. And trust me, I know. They respond to our stuff in the first stuff we say 20 seconds, and then they don't pay attention to the rest of the clip where we actually explain what we said. It happens. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. But Quag, yet, no, not Quag. Because friend of a friend, right?
Your friend.
What do you think of Jack Harlow's comments?
Better friends, because again, we're plucking at what it is you're gonna say. You are physically a white man. Stop playing. Um, you can just say, this is more leaning towards what I grew up around. This is what I feel like my fans want. I feel like this is, a good new direction. I just wanted to try the music and, this is what I fuck with. You claiming a blacker sound as a white man, it just don't look clean on paper.
I
If
respect
you
it.
was a nigga the whole time, you should have been a nigga the whole time. So chill.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Friend of friend. He's your people. He's your dogs. You feel me? What you think of it? In the fairness, you know the people that Harlow makes music around. And when I listening to the album, uh, what's the dude? You sent me one of the dude's name. We listened to his one of his solo projects. It sounds similar to that. I can't think of his name. I know I
You
know the
talking
group.
about?
I know the group is the homies, but the one that had like a solo joint.
You talking about Kiso?
Yeah, it sounded similar to that. So, but what do you think about the comments?
Comments were out of pocket for sure. Um, I can't excuse the comments because that ain't what I do. I ain't making no excuses for nobody. But I know what you meant. You feel me? You how I saw it was, bro was up there code switching. That's how they talk. Not making an excuse for it, but I got blacker. You did, but you can't say that. You cannot say that at all, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
having good public representation is important. If you had a publicist who knew you was gonna say that stupid shit, and they told you not to say that stupid shit.
Like I said, it's important to listen to the whole clip because he said I got blacker, but then he explained what he meant. I think that was the importance of it. He explained what he meant. It's still like, oh, maybe I got more urban, or I went the I could. He said I went the opposite route to my contemporaries. So like I said, I get what he's saying. That's why it's always important to listen to the whole clip. The
It
new
was a
album.
very clickbait answer. It was a very clickbait answer. Like, I got black. It was like, excuse me? Click. Like, you got a response.
No, their response was, "Yeah, you did," as white people would.
Yeah, he did. He came out. He said I just love black people music. This is what I grew up listening to. This is what I embrace. And then the host was also a white guy. And he was like, "Who doesn't love black people music?" In my head, I was like, I could think of a lot of people though. They don't even want us in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even though we started Rock and Roll. But new album is called Monica. It just came out. Craig, I know you had a chance to listen to it.
Twice.
Friend of a friend, you make sure you make sure you was gonna get that or that. What's your thoughts on the album?
The album's good. It's a great album. Jim, short, sweet. I mean, okay. I ain't gonna say girl. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again for the songs I didn't like and see how they popping. But I liked at least half the album. You feel me? Pull up a track listing for y'all.
It's a short album. It's only 9 songs. It's 28 minutes long.
I say about it's in 30 minutes.
Yeah, the album ain't even 30 minutes. I can tell you, the Move Along joint. Shout out James Savage, dude from Kentucky. That's my favorite joint off the album. That's a good. That slash to me. So, but that's me. Quay, you know what I'm saying?
And like all of my friends against the grain. That's my favorite one there.
Mm.
If y'all get a chance to listen to that one, like I said, the first 3 got stars for them. That's the one people listen to and then cut it off. They solid, but move along. All my friends against the grain. Wait till you get deep into it. It's like I said, not even 30 minutes. It ain't his best album. It's better than the last one. And low key might be better than the one before that. So it might go 1, 4, 3, 2, or 2, 3.
Okay, I don't know about the better. I know it's better than the one before that, but I don't know. I don't know about that.
That one was just real. It was real, man. This sound more like some jack shit. That other one was just real. That's your mainstream. This the I Made It album.
Yeah. The second album was a more mainstream album, but I do think it's better than this one. But I would say this album is good as well. So, but yeah, if y'all get a chance, y'all make sure y'all listen to Joe Carlos, Monica, and tell us what y'all think. Cheers. Do you think
it'll be on the playlist? I'll give it a run through this week. It's only 9 songs, so we'll see. I'll have.
No, I was gonna ask. Do you think you gonna give it an opportunity?
I wouldn't have known to if you didn't mention it on the podcast today.
That's the thing. I feel like it wasn't a lot of promotion behind this album, but I don't think it don't be a lot of promotion around albums no more in general. But this one definitely. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming like a month ago, but I didn't know when it was coming. Like hell, the Bruno Mars album came and went.
Yeah, man, I saw a vinyl in fucking Walmart for it. I was like, God damn, he really dropped it that fast, huh? So I didn't even go through that one yet. Like,
Yeah, no, I ain't got the Bruno yet. I'm gonna try to get the Bruno this week, so because I won't give Bruno the opportunity. But like I said, it came and it went. It didn't feel like because normally Bruno had these big singles. Same with Harlow, they had these big singles that the radio pushes, or you see all over your TikToks or your Instagram reels or
right.
whatever.
Did Jack even have a solo song before the album?
Yeah, it was called Trading Places.
Oh,
And hell, even I didn't see clips of that till the album came
oh,
out Friday. I didn't see clips of that till like Wednesday or Tuesday.
oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay, well, like I said, if you're following, you know, but those of us who he's not prominent on my timeline, he didn't give it a lot of promo either. Now, is it because it was a smaller project because it sounds different? Like again, you need the traction to sell these records regardless. And what are you going to do with the 9 songs on top of the 2 previous projects? Are you going on tour? Who are you going with? Because we've had talks about the strength of the tour. I don't think Jack can go on tour by himself.
if it's an arena tour, I definitely agree with you. He might be able to smell out those like smaller venues that hold like 5,000, three
Yeah,
thousand.
I could see him doing a local Kentuckyana run through. Cool.
Yeah, no.
But national,
Yeah, I would say, like you said, national arenas, no. National 5,000 venues, yeah, Jack can sell that because he gonna sell it off previous because he's Jack. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be.
I don't.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think this a album. This
It's,
a tour album. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think you need to come back with something at the end of the year.
this is the more of it's been quiet. This is some of the stuff that I got. I've been working on. I'm gonna release this and then give y'all. I might double up or give y'all something early next year type.
I
Yeah, I'll.
yeah,
I need an album. I need another album to drop.
Yeah,
maybe a summer joint to keep the momentum going. Like we'll see.
yeah. He definitely probably should have dropped this. This is more like a I'm in the house type album. Maybe should have dropped this close to like December, November, or maybe January type.
You know what it feel like? It feel like a walking around New York album. Throw in your headphones. This is a I walk to work type album. I
Mm.
got 30 minutes just to from the crib to the job. Let me just throw this on and vibe real quick.
Yeah, he basically live in New York now, so
I say it's a smooth
makes sense.
little heartbreak album. Nothing crazy, but I
Yeah.
still love her.
Might be going through a heartbreak. You know?
Still love her.
All right. 50 Cent is back on Instagram, posting a bunch of stuff. This time he going at. Well, he just went at Young Buck and called. He said, "Bro, Rilla." He said, "Buck, we know you like the Buck Boys." And then he said, Bro Rilla likes the girls. That's why you kicking it with him. That was just happened in the past 10 minutes. But he's going at Papoose and Carissa Shields. Papoose released a couple diss tracks. Many Men Freestyle. Then he had another joint. And then 50 responded with cheating allegations. He posted a series of photos and captions claiming that he had Rain camera footage showing Clarissa Shields cheating on Papoose with a rapper out of Dade County named Maserati Bud, which come to find out is one of 50's. He cool with him.
So to find out.
In one since deleted post, he shared a photo of Shields with Maserati and captioned it, "Where you was at, boy? You a bitch, a bop. LOL. I have the Rain camera videos." Then Carissa Shields responded, saying she gonna give bro a lawsuit. She posted a screenshot of an AI search query asking if one can sue for false claims of identity. She captioned it at 50 Cent, "You getting sued. You can't lie and put bodies on me." She said she got the receipts. Went on Instagram Live and denied the claims, stating she has never had any romantic or sexual involvement with Maserati. She accused 50 Cent of lies to win a rap beef he can't win musically. She noted because of 50 Cent's massive platform, he provoked lies. His provoked lies were damaging her reputation and personal life, which why she is pursuing legal counsel. Now, I will say, 50 did post videos of Maserati and Clarissa Shields together. He did post the rain camera footage, but he did post footage of them two in the movie theater or somewhere like that around Christmas time. They wasn't sitting next to each other. She was with her females, and she was looking down, talking to him, or whatever the case may be. So they do have some form of a relationship. Might be a friendship, but they do have some form of a relationship. Yours. Do you believe Carissa Shields was cheating on Papoose? He also said their relationship is fake and it's a publicity stunt. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, do you
Her
believe?
relationship with Papoose is a publicity stunt?
Yes.
Damn. Have we heard anything from that Maserati nigga?
He did say something. I don't know. I forgot what he said. I watched it. I don't even remember.
They throwing
No
his
shade.
name in
No
the
shade to
pool,
you.
and either he, yeah, no, I mean, no shade, but they throwing your name in the hat too. What you got to say about it? If you gonna back up like you been hitting cheats, we want to know. Like Clarissa's last bust down looked, better than the last three. So I'm wondering where we got the strength to upgrade from, and if that's gonna be a recurring pattern. Um, but would you say what was the initial question? Do I think she cheating on Pat?
You think she was cheating up out? Oh, real quick. This is what he said. You tried me. I was keeping it player, but you want to play with me? Play me, recording me. Cool. So they was together on Christmas, and they was up here singing. It was December 20. This like 25th. Yeah, December 25th, 2024.
He's not denying it.
Wait a minute, December 5th, 2024.
Oh, that was last year.
She
Then
went with
last year.
Pap.
He's 26 now.
She went with
Oh,
Pap.
so
So
she already knew him from before Pat. Maybe she put their
Yes,
relationship
she
on
was.
hold.
She was with Papoose then.
in 2024.
Cause that's when Remy threw him out. He was trying. Remember, he was trying to
Oh
get over there
shit!
last Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
Oh
trying
well,
to get over there to see them kids.
well, they were still new then. So if she was still messing with the last dude, I mean, ain't no wrong. Is that really cheating?
If she going back for seconds, yes.
If you look, if your new niggas, it, is it cheat? Listen, is it cheating? If your new nigga at trying to go see his kids and you trying to sneak around with the old nigga on Christmas while he gone,
Okay.
we know where he was at. That's where.
And when you explain it like that, it does sound crazy, like you're cheating. But if Pap was doing whatever, and we dating, but we ain't made nothing official. Am I really cheating if I'm still kicking with the last dude? We
on
ain't made
Chris
nothing official.
on Christmas.
Yeah. So on Christmas, yeah, absolutely,
Is
absolutely.
is it? We
Bro,
ain't made nothing official.
I saw the messages where she was like, "Are you coming? Where you at?
Messages. I forgot about the messages. Yes.
You taking too long. He on his way back." Type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Come
he got
on,
those
man.
receipts.
All right, but I ain't
He
see no
got
message
those
about is he
receipts.
on his way back. I did not see no message about is he on his way. He's on his way back. All the messages said, "Are you coming?" We cook the food. Then she texted back and said the food is ready, and he was like, "Oh, you really want me to come?" That it ain't say nothing about he was on his
He
way
take her seriously.
because she. All right, so Quag, you say it's cheating.
She was, yeah, bro. She was out of pocket, bro. She look. So
Yeah.
how long you still been sneaking around with, bro?
That part. That part. So
You
like,
still
I'm over the
still
food
messing
almost
around, bro?
done.
And he just met, and then it sounded like 50 planted him. Hey, slide at her, or maybe not planted her. He eventually got the dude. I guess he know somebody, know somebody. Hey,
Right.
let me put you in my pocket, and you just keep doing it.
Yeah, him and 50 got pictures together, so him and 50 have a relationship. They know each other as well, so it ain't
I
kind
mean,
of.
look, it's New York.
Yeah, but he from
It's
Florida.
One thing niggas
Oh, he
gonna
from
do is
Florida?
talk.
Yeah, he from Florida.
He's definitely talking.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, y'all say it's cheating. If you pal, Craig, how you responding? What you are you? Do you respond to 50? Do you go to Maserati, or do you talk to Clarissa, or do you do all of the above?
First, cause this new. This just happened, right?
All this came out, yeah, yeah.
Like over the weekend. First, you never check the pimp. You check the hoe. So you start at home. Hey, bitch or woman, cause she can fight.
I was going to say, you better
Listen,
remember who you talking to.
listen, woman,
Because she just won a boxing match.
female of the house. Let me tell you one thing and one thing only.
Female
And,
house person.
and you get some straightening in there. Then I guess you was poking at 50, so I mean you can always come back to that. You go get that Maserati nigga. Go handle him. Or whatever. Or not necessarily handle him, because he did look a little off. He looked a little off. Now that I think about it, never mind. Let's
You.
let me Jers, go ahead.
We already called it. What? You said, what am I doing if I'm Pat? Or what's Pat's response?
Yeah. What path you going first? If you papoose.
uh, I guess you would have to respond to 50 first for putting the evidence out there. Then figure out what your girl is got going on, because she out here ready to sue for defamation. That's automatic denial. Like, if you legit need lawyers to prove you didn't do this, I'm a little shaky with you, because you should have been there in the first place. It looked real legit. It looked real legit. I've watched enough How to Get Away with Murder to know you have the right lawyer in the situation, you can pretty much win any argument. So her automatically wanting to take it to court does make it a little suspicious to me. And I swear to God, if that was ain't got shit else to do but put out a mixtape to an irrelevant rapper like this, that feels like a Papoose move too.
Uh, Jerry's Oakwell. Can y'all name a papoose song?
Nope. Nope.
I can name a song he was on.
Okay. Go ahead.
He was he was on the Lean Back remix.
Was he? I don't even remember Lean Back having a remix.
Is it Lean Back? I'm not thinking about Lean Back. It don't. No, I no.
He
I
was
can.
he was on the Touch It remix.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
He said I got the 5 boroughs of New York in the palm of my hand. He kept Brooklyn on the trigger finger. I can't think of nothing else. I can think of some freestyles with K Slade, but I can't think of like an actual song. But cool. Last thing on this situation. 50 is back on Instagram. He taking shots at everybody. T.I. Papoose. Then he had his little situations with Jim Jones, Davies, Fab, and Mano. Mano released another diss track, and 50 said, "You just want to be friends." Because they used to be cool or whatever the case may be. Do y'all think 50 is on a publicity tour? Because it's a lot of people shooting at 50 at the same time.
That's what it sounds like. What Dave do? Damn. He's trying to be reoccurring on Power. Is that what happened?
I, I think it's by association. I think the real beef is 50 and Jones. And then 50 50 was talking about he gonna buy that where they record their studio. I think the name of the name of their place, name of their podcast is Let's Rap About It. And Jim Jones didn't pay the rent or something like that. And 50 was like, man, I was just buy the whole building. And 50 was actually did try to buy the whole building. It came out, and then Jim Jones paid the rent. So, but then they all got on the track and they released Fab sent some bars. I mean, everybody sent some bars, and I ain't trying to downplay everybody else's bars. But the only bars you really needed to hear was Fab's. No shade to Mano, no shade to Jones. Davies got bars, respectfully, but come on, man, we know who the rapper is out of them. You know, out of them four.
You know who went last?
Exactly. Fab went last. If Fab went last for a reason.
I was about to cut it off, and then Fab showed up. I said, "Thank God."
Fab came through and was like, "Hey, here, hey, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna clean it up nice." But yeah, Craig, you think it's publicity stunt, or do you think he really got problems with all these people?
I think y'all wanted me to rap. Here's a rap for y'all. I'll rap then, and then I'll troll, and then I'll just get to the summer when power coming out. It's already warm. Wait till it get hot. Power be on. So maybe he's just trying to buy this time until then because it's been. What else you got to do? Publicity stunt. I mean, or is it just 50 being 50?
Okay. I don't even know if I don't know if I want to hear 50 rap in response to them people. I don't think the same. If 50 come out with some songs, cool, but it's responding to them. I really don't want to. I don't know if I want to hear that. But without further ado,
Today's edition of Hot Thoughts is brought to you by White Peaches. Smooth, sweet. It's definitely some melatonin. I tell you that. I'm about to be knocked on me.
the weed melatonin.
Hey, bro, I put you to sleep. Indica, the sativa, whichever one that they're supposed to be. Indica.
I mean, I get weed, mellows you, but bro said it sort of put me to sleep.
Yeah, good shit.
We
love a post smoke nut.
Hey, them eyes. Hey.
Already low. Just let it happen.
They be like, open them up. They are open. What you talking about?
What you talking about?
All right, so I was scrolling and I seen that they was trying to delete the Epstein files. Don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. So I wanted to go find some more people in it. So I did some searches and I ran across one that was very, 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 very interesting. They was trying to get the boy, the biggest boss, you know what I'm saying? Teflon Don. They was trying to get him down there to Epstein Island. The invitation said, tell him, we want to show him a good time. We got this, we got that. But honestly,
come on, bro. What?
Honestly, all I want to do is, he said he wanted to ejaculate on his man boobies. So I'm gonna ask y'all, what's the crazy look piggybacking off Big Bro? What's the craziest name that y'all could think of could be in the Epstein files?
First off, the Ross shit ain't true.
It ain't true.
The Ross shit is not true. Ross wasn't even popping enough to be invited to Epstein Island.
Bro, they was trying to get him.
You get Ross? He don't own enough Wingstops to be in that class.
Don't own enough Wingstops. You wild.
He might now, but at that time, he did not own enough Wingstops and Checkers.
Bro, they was going. Bro, how you think he got them Wingstops?
All right, bro. Stop it. He wasn't even. This was even. It was a part of Miami. Ross just started rapping. Come on, bro. We not doing that. He was every day I'm hustling Ross. They wasn't inviting. We not inviting you down here.
Bro, he thought he was cute, bro.
That's why he got on the pairs and shit.
All right, bro. To answer your question, the craziest name that I could think of that would be in the Epstein files, Tom Brady.
Really?
You know he's on the road.
I mean, because if you was going to Epstein Island, you had Giselle. The fuck are you doing?
That's
I,
right.
also, Tiger Woods, but Tiger Woods wouldn't surprise me. You know, he was back there. He was trying to get it in any and everywhere. So Tiger Woods wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, those are the names that I can think
Tom
of.
Brady did not surprise me. Tom Brady's low-key evil, so it wouldn't surprise me. Um, Ironically enough, first name that came to mind when you said was the craziest name you think would be on the list. My brain said Martha Stewart.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
She's just
Tom
out
Cruise.
there baking niggas cookies and shit, changing the oven and shit.
They was baking a her cookie, boy.
And my wife Lucille is baking cookies, head ass niggas.
Yeah, no. Martha is a good one. Tom Cruise would be another one. Oh
Damn, funny
shit.
Tom Cruise.
What's his name? George Clooney.
Oh, Clooney.
You don't
He
think
did it
Clooney in there?
dirty.
I haven't seen Clooney's name. No.
Oh, I guess yeah, I would have recognized it.
Right, instantly.
Let me see.
But no, Martha Stewart was a good one. That's great. She in there,
'Cause
she in there doing decor and shit.
Right, everything's very well decorated, put together and shit.
They flew Martha Stewart down there to decorate the island.
Exactly. Monogram towels and shit in all the rooms, custom. How'd you
Man,
like your eggs Benedict? We got the menu.
I was ready to
She hired
say,
all the chefs.
they asked her to decorate the whole island. What chefs do we bring down here?
Yeah.
And then when she got down there, she saw what was going on. She was like, I mean, I'm here. You know what I mean?
How else was they gonna make it cozy? They needed somebody to offset that you scaring the bitches vibe that
She went down there and
everybody
made it
was coming
comfortable.
into.
She went down there and made it comfortable for the people. That's crazy.
These are just alleged stories, ladies and gentlemen. This is our high thought moment. If Martha was there, it was an event. It was very beautifully decorated.
Very beautifully decorated.
I got one for you. OG first take, skipping Stephen A.
I thought Stephen A for a minute, but then I was like, was he popping enough D in that time frame? On?
I'm saying like first take took off in what 2010.
Nah, I thought it was Buddha, wasn't it? No, you're right. It was 2010. You're right.
Mm,
Maybe my timeline with the Epstein files is off because I'm really thinking it was like 2005 to like 2015 ish, but it might be later than that. So maybe some of them names do make sense.
Cause yeah, when did Bray get locked up? Epstein. He was jailed in 2008.
So it went. Oh, it did go from 98 to 2019. His arrest was in 2019. Okay, and they sold the properties in 2022. The peak of illegal activity was 2001 to 2018. So yeah, you're right. Stephen A was popping there. Even Teflon Don might have had a couple checkers and wing stops that he was able to finesse his way down there too.
Hey, with that being said, this has been another episode of the Mixed Vibes Podcast, your favorite amateur podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. Apple, Spotify, Pandora's, where they love us. You can hit the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Questions, comments, concerns only. Look the email and the phone number in the bio. But I'm your boy, Young Quake to the Dream. I'll holla at you.
Yes, it's your girl, your favorite fat ass Auntie Jersey living. Come back and tell a motherfucking friend. Bye.
Man, y'all know the best. Your boy, Mr. Bell, aka Say your name up on the spot. Might not be with you tomorrow. Make sure y'all follow all the Mixed Bags podcasts. Just don't forget the Z. Don't forget the Z, and everything will pop up. And it's the same thing as I said the last week. I'm gonna say it again. Prayers to all the people and the soldiers in the Middle East, the Americans. The death toll is rising. I got a friend who was sending me videos of the missiles and stuff trying to land. So yeah, man, prayers to all those involved. We catch y'all next week. Unless your boy.